Hi, I'm Robertson. I'm 56 years old. My main reasons for taking part in this particular project is that I've kind of disconnected from young people. I don't really go out in the scene anymore, and I've sort of lost touch with young gay people. And I feel like I've had a lot of experience in life, and I feel like it's going nowhere. It's kind of wasted. As I see young people struggle through life, I thought maybe principles, things that I've gone through may translate into modern day for them, and especially about survival and about being strong and believing in yourself and just getting through day after day. So I think it was that I wanted to bring to this particular project. And you've got a captive audience, because if they're going to pick it up and read it, that means they're invested. So you can tell your story and hope that they can read something out of it and take something through life with them. The impact that sharing my life story had on a young person was that when I was interviewed by a young person, first off, I feel like I overwhelmed him with almost too much information, because I wasn't quite sure where the project was going, what they wanted from me from the project. So I just started from the beginning and spilled, and he took a lot of copy down, and I don't know if he knew what to do with it after that or where to start with it. So it kind of overwhelmed him, and then he cancelled a few times, and then I realised I'd probably need somebody else on the project. So the person who interviewed me was more closer to my age. So that part got done. Then it was afterwards, when I was being edited by Tarnan. Tarnan came in and out, we were messaging each other as he sought more information, but he kept saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe you had to go through this." Whereas for me, I was like, well, I went through it. I didn't really think much of it at the time, but seeing my life through his eyes was kind of eye-opener. But he was sharing his story too, so I could see that he had his own issues to get through, and they seemed quite a lot as well. So it was that story, my story, I guess, that was connecting us both, because it turns out we had a lot in common beyond, the technology, beyond the time. The significant differences when sharing my life with a younger person, I found was to do a lot with technology. So when I was younger, I moved cities and countries numerous times, and each time I had to start again with a group of friends, because it was just, we didn't have the technology to keep in touch as easily as people do today, like Tarnan. So when I moved to England, for example, and I basically just couldn't keep in touch with everybody, and I knew I wasn't going to come back, and there didn't seem much point in trying to. So I just lost that group of friends and started new friends. It's kind of what we did back then, and that was probably a point of difference. I can't imagine Tarnan, for example, doing that, because he's connected with this group, and while people come and go out of each of our lives, he would probably maintain those people through the technology that we didn't have back then. The connection that we had, though, was, again, it's similar in that it was to do with the things we're both going through. He thought I had it hard. I think he's got it hard in many ways. So that was probably our point of connection, as we were living through similar viewpoints, people from outside looking at us and judging our lives. It's probably the main connection. The benefits, I think, for others when they read my story is that, in every story there's going to be some universal truths that we can all identify with. That's why we're still reading Victorian classics and works from Homer. People are going to take something from that, although the situation and circumstances were different. Hopefully the reader takes something from that and can use it in their own lives. It's just about sharing of information, sharing of how we overcame things. Their situation will always be different to the story, but that's that universal truth they can take with them and hopefully apply to their own lives and help them endure and survive, because that's what this is all about, is getting to the end of our life race in one piece.